Welcome to my Monday morning Mindset Motivation. I'm Georgie Hubbard and I am so excited that you decided to spend the start of your week with me. Let's set you up with the mindset it takes to lead. Hello and welcome to another Monday morning Mindset Motivation. I hope you had an incredible weekend and you are now feeling fueled up and pumped for this week ahead. So today's topic is all around time management and productivity. Now, time is one of those currencies that we all have equal amounts of. You know, there is no one in the world has more of it, which I have always found fascinating. Now, I really believe that the people who have levels of success, who seem to just be getting loads of stuff done, who are just super productive and super successful and just seem to just start things and everything sort of seems to fall into place, it usually is just because they have incredible habits and routines and obviously mindsets. But let's just focus on time management today, because I really do think that if you get the time management piece right, your life just becomes easier. You feel more focused, you feel more in flow. So the first thing to think about when starting to really focus on time management is having a vision. If you don't have a vision or a goal or a mission or a purpose in life, you can end up spending time on things that really aren't going to be doing much for yourself or your future goals and ambitions that you want to achieve and get to. So it's really, really important to think about your vision. Where do you want to be in the next 5 years, 10 years? What are you doing? And then from there, you work backwards. You think, what do I need to do now? What do I need to do this month? How does it look like, and break it up? Because what tends to happen is, we do set these big goals, which we absolutely should. Everyone should dream big. But then it's really easy to get overwhelmed and think, oh, I'm never going to get there. I've got too many things to do, and we don't prioritize. So when we get super clear on where we want to go and why we want to go there, then we can start prioritizing, going, okay, what could I do today to get me to that next step, or could have the biggest impact on my future? And it's just really, really easy to be laser focused on where time is best spent. So have a vision, set some big goals and break it down. Then once you've got your vision and you know sort of what you need to do, the steps you need to take, then it's scheduling it in, because things that don't get scheduled don't get done. Now, I never used to schedule things up until about a few years ago. And it wasn't until I began to block out time in my diary and actually get really focused on, okay, what are the key tasks I need to get done today that is going to have the biggest impact? And I just started blocking out time. Now, I know for me, mornings is when I am at my most productive. So I always make sure between the hours of 9 until 12 o'clock that I am focusing on my one big thing, my one key tasks that I know if I achieve that in my day, it's going to have an impact. So these are typically revenue generating activities. This could be creating a new email funnel. This could be reaching out to some clients. This could be, creating a new marketing strategy and campaign. Could be shooting a few videos. Whatever it is, it's just, okay, what is going to generate income into my business and into my life? And that's how I spend the first part of my day. The second part of my day is where I maybe will write some blogs, film some podcasts, build some relationships, because relationships are key. They say your network is your net worth, and I really believe that. So in the afternoons, I'll be, reaching out to people that I want to maybe get on the podcast, they want to collaborate with, and building those relationships. So schedule in everything and think about, when are you at your best? Because there's no point trying to do something that's really important if you're sort of doing it at the end of the day when you're tired. Now, if you want to start a business, then obviously sometimes you are going to have to, work first thing in the morning or last thing at night. We've all been there. When I started my first business, I was working 14-hour days, which brings me on to my next point, which is delegation. when we start new things, or when we, want to sort of start anything new, it's really easy to feel again overwhelmed and think, I've got to do everything. I'll give you an example of this. When I started my first business, I was working a full-time job, getting home in the evening, and then, working away until late at night. Now, I'm a bit of a clean freak, and I was beginning to feel really overwhelmed then with all of like the life admin tasks I had to do, like shopping and cleaning and just things that needed to get done around the house. So I worked at my hourly rate, and I thought, okay, well, it's going to take me about an hour or so to clean the house. I'm going to get a cleaner in because I can pay a cleaner $60 an hour. Well, I worked out that if I spend that hour doing a revenue generating activity, I can earn more. So I outsourced and delegated the cleaning. Then I thought, okay, is going to the shops right now, is that a good use of my time? Could I order online? I order the same food pretty much every week. So it's like, okay, I'll order my food online. And all of these things just started to, just slowly like outsource. And then as I grew the business, I started hiring people. I started surrounding myself with amazing people who were motivated, because we can't grow a business unless we have help. We can't get anywhere in life just on our own. We need the right people around us, the right support. So when you are starting out, maybe have a think and go, okay, what are a few things, admin tasks or, whatever it is that I could outsource? Could you get a bookkeeper? But if you're getting a bit overwhelmed with the accounting side of things. So really get clear on, okay, where is my time best spent? Is it cleaning, doing the gardening, doing the shopping, or could I actually outsource that? Is it bookkeeping, or could I outsource that? Whatever it is, it's getting super clear on, okay, these are my strengths. This is where my time needs to be spent during the week, and everything else can be delegated or maybe outsourced. So there's just a few ideas, but I really started to look at where my time was being spent, and I worked out, okay, well, that's probably not a good use of my time. The fourth thing is distractions. Now, I used to be terrible for this. I would have all of my tabs open on my laptop, and every time an email pinged in, the dopamine hit, click in, it's another email. Normally it was a spam email, someone trying to sell me something. So again, it just constantly pulled away my focus. So I have been very, very disciplined and created a new habit of between the hours of 9 and 12, I do not check my emails. I do not check my social media. I go deep into focus into what I need to do. And just removing my phone away from me, putting all the tabs, putting all of the notifications off, I get so much more done. We live in a world where we're constantly being pinged at, things are constantly being, we're constantly being marketed to. So when I kind of put away the distractions, God, I got so much more done. Now, also with my team and my co-workers and my colleagues, I did also make it really clear that, okay, between these hours, I'm not available. Now, some people are like, I don't know if I could do that. If someone came up to me and asked me a question, it's like, it's not being rude. It's not saying to them, no, I'm busy, go away. It's saying, look, I really want to help you with that. Can I get back to you in an hour's time when I've just completed this task? And you will actually gain respect that way. I just think that if we basically look at our days and worry about what everybody else is doing and prioritize everybody else's problems and issues before ours, we lose a lot of time, we lose a lot of productivity. That's actually the reason why I love working from home so much, because I can literally just get so much done without people coming interrupting me every 5 minutes. It's amazing. So that's a real bonus of working from home. And finally, intention setting. Now, this is something I swear by. Every morning I wake up and I do my meditation. If you've listened to any of my other previous podcasts, you'll know I'm a really big believer of meditation. So basically what I do is I sit there for the first 10 minutes of my day, close my eyes, focus on my breath, which just calms my mind. I'll then visualize how I want my day to look. I'll focus on gratitude, what I'm really grateful for. And then I'll be really intentional of how I want to show up. What would a good day look like? How am I behaving? How am I feeling? How am I showing up for others? I really believe that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So people think, oh, I need to be, doing things and, working really, really hard and working these long hours. And that was actually the mistake I made in my early days of starting a business. What I came to realize is that, no, all I need to do is be really, really smart with my time, set my intentions, delegate the things that someone else could do, and really get clear on my vision of my why, and then just showing up every single day with the intention to be the best version of myself, to not get distracted by what's going on in the outside world. And just doing that, just focusing on, all of the things that I've just discussed, my productivity has gone through the roof. I feel like I get so much more done in my day, which means that I am able to achieve more and get more done. And it's amazing. And then I get to the end of the week and I feel such a sense of achievement. So look at this week where you are spending your time. Are you spending your time doing things that perhaps you could outsource or delegate? If you're trying to grow a business and then you're sort of coming home and you're cooking your meals and cleaning your house and doing all these things, like, that precious time that you get, you want to be spending that with your friends and family. That's what I figured out. I thought, well, I don't want to be spending my one day off a week cleaning or catching up with life admin or doing the books. I want to spend that time on the beach or going to see my friends and things like that. So get really clear on what you want and why you want it, and just make good use of your time, because everyone wants more of it. But I also don't think that we realize how precious it really is. So I really hope that this 10-minute dose of motivation got you thinking this week about how you use your time. Start just by scheduling in, your key tasks for the day. Move away distractions. Delegate anything that you think is not worthy of your time, and just set your intentions for how you want to show up every day. So guys, have a beautiful week ahead. If you are enjoying these episodes, I would be so grateful if you could give it a rating, leave me a review. It fills me with so much joy reading them. It's amazing. I've had some beautiful feedback so far, and I look forward to reading all of your reviews in the weeks and months to come. So thank you again. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you so much for listening to the Mind to Lead podcast. I really hope you got some great takeaways and key learnings from this episode. To help us spread the message, please give us a rating and leave us a review. We love reading your thoughts and your insights and your learnings. And look, reach out to me. Reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm Georgie Hubbard. Reach out to me on Instagram. I'm Georgie L. Hubbard. Let's connect. I hope you have an incredible day, and I look forward to speaking to you all again soon.